And gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the grand final of Trade Treasure International Management Accounting and Economics Tournament. And welcome to the grand final of Business Simulation Competition 2025. I'm Salima and I'm here with my friends Jasmine. We are beyond excited and truly honored to serve you as your master ceremony for this ultimate round. It has been an incredible journey, and we are thrilled to share this final stage with all of you and the best of the best. This is not just any competition, this is where resilience, strategy, and leadership are pushed to the limits. If you made it here, it means your team has proven excellence in business thinking process. So give yourself the loudest virtual applause. You deserve it. All right, now let's continue. Before we starting the game, I will remind you for several competition rules. First is registration. Participant must be active tertiary institution level student, university in bachelor or diploma level, proven by submitting a scanned copy of student ID card. A participant is considered invalid if their name is not on the official registration list. They submit invalid student ID card, they provided false or inaccurate information. Each participant must only join one team. If a team member is unable to attend, the team may proceed with the replacement member or remaining registered members. The team must inform the educate committee of any changes in team compositions, and there are no changes in competition are allowed during the competition begins. The competition will be held online via Zoom meeting, and Zoom display name must include the team name and participant name as registered. The Zoom display name must follow the format team name underscore participant names. The mismatched name will be not admitted. Participants are urged to be present no later than 10 minutes before the competition briefing begins, and the Zoom camera must be on at all times during the competitions. Failure to do so will lead to reducing points recorded as penalty expenses sections. Participants must use the official Zoom background that provided by the committee, and other than assigned participants are not allowed to enter the Zoom main room or breakout room, as well as the lecture or any other teams to help to giving the help. And we are now currently in the most exciting round. This is the semifinals. Here we have the top five team after we pass a lot of round here, and congratulations for all of you guys. And the participant will play for, oh sorry, this is a mistaken for us. We have a new challenge for all the finalists here, but still each period allocated 20 minutes per period, and it will last around later we will from you. All right, the competition rules. Each team will compete based on their assigned sessions and will be supervised by a committee. In semifinal, we will do the spin wheel for company code before the grand final game set started. And any issues during the match, excluding the connection problems, must be communicated via Zoom chat to the supervising committee. Only the committee that has the authority to decide whether the assistant will be provided. Device and competition etiquette. Participants is responsible for their own internet connection. Any related issue are the sole responsibility of the participants, and the game must be accessed using a PC or laptop. Any form of cheating or fraud that will lead to disruption to other teams or the process of competition will result in immediate sanction by the committee. Educate has the authority to determine both the winner and or disqualified teams. All participants must maintain sportsmanship and avoid disturbing other teams during the competitions, and the use of inappropriate or offensive language during the competition is strictly prohibited. This is applicable in any medium, WhatsApp, YouTube live streaming, Instagram, Zoom, and any other during the training, preparations, grand final until the end of the competition. Failure to meet this standard will lead to disqualification. Competition postponed. Postpone is refers to a situation where scheduled match is delayed before it starts due to force majeure or other valid reason determined by the committee. Postpone may last up to 30 minutes. This is our postpone periods. If conditions are deemed suitable by the committee before the 30 minutes, the period may be shortened. But if the first 30 minutes is not sufficient, a second 30-minute postponed period might be applied. If after the second period of postponed, the competition still cannot proceed, the status changes to a schedule change. Only the committee that has the authority to decide on postponed. Walkout policy. Walkout is a refers to a team leaving the competition while it is still in progress. There are three types of walkouts. The team is unable to compete due to not meeting competition requirements. The team refuses to compete, discontinues the match, or is absent without verified reasons. And the team committing fraud that disrupt the competition or other teams. Teams in either walkout category are considered defeated, walkout due to absence. At the first start At the start of the match, the committee will call teams to enter breakout rooms. After the first call, if a team has not joined within 5 minutes, a second call is made. After 5 more minutes, a third call is made. And if after the third call the team has not entered, the committee might declare the team out. Disqualification criteria: assessing another team transactions, having a negative balance in cash in bank or GL account at the start of a new period, and conducting transactions that violate competition rules and result in unreasonable profits. Any form of cheating not specifically listed by the harms other teams or other process of competition as determined by the committee.
All right, so we have the following winning categories for the finalist team. So that's you guys here today. There will be a first, second, and third place winners. So the first would be the team with the highest profit per batch. Second winner would be the team with the second highest profit per batch. And third winner will be the team with the third highest profit per batch. We also have 5 department awards. For accounting and finance, it would be the highest ending cash and bank balance. Procurement would be the highest inventory turnover ratio. Production would be the highest revenue from total goods, including raw, semi-finished, and finished goods. Sales would be the highest production volume across all juice products. And human capital would be the highest manager total value score. We also have the best presentation awards, as all the teams have presented their presentations earlier in a few days ago. And the final winners will be announced right after this final round of Business Sim is over. So stay tuned and you can watch the presentation of awards at Educate IDN's YouTube live stream. So again, welcome to the final round of Business Sim competition. The pressure is on. We have a couple of things that are different with today's final round. Today you'll face 6 periods of game with 2 gift pack surprise periods occurring in the April and June months. And also, the labor salary will keep rising. So the starting labor cost is 400,000, and each month your labor cost will increase by 100,000. This means that in the beginning month of January, you'll start with 400,000, and then for February 500,000, March will be 600,000, April will be 700,000, May will be 800,000, and finally for the month of June, it will be at a max at 900,000. So it will not reach to 1 million as some concerns were raised earlier in the group. Besides that, the fruit spoilage will now increase progressively between 70 to 90% in each period. So teams may have to deviate their strategy and maybe also consider investing in some cold storage to really attain and really maximize the amount of raw materials that they may have at the end of a period. Also, only 3 minutes per period to finalize your decision. So after a period is over, the teams will be given a maximum of 3 minutes to complete all the costs that they need to pay before we move on to the next period. All right, we're now going to spin the wheel for the company codes for all 5 teams. So please give us a second to set up the spinner. All right, we'll start spinning now for company ZS01.
First, let's spin it for the company ZS01. ZS01 company code is company for JK. All right, JK is ZS01.
All right, now for
ZS02, let's see. ZS02 is belong to Well done. All right.
And then for company code
ZS03.
We have
Maan
Maan Najah.
Najah. And for the company code
ZS04.
ZS04. PT Ambis. And the last is ZS05 is for Serigala Sumatera. And so that's all for the spin wheel time for the company codes. I hope you guys are enjoying your new game code here. And let's move and execute the final game of the business simulation. You guys can start to join the breakout room according to your company code name.
Hello. Can I ask something?
Yes.
Yes.
How about the starting cash in bank? You said it will be told before the game start.
Alright, so the starting cash in bank will still be $700,000.
Yeah, there's no change in cash in bank. Only $700,000. All right.
Okay, please head to your breakout rooms now so we can check ID and we'll shortly start the games.
Right.
Awak iya loh.
Kami
All right, I think all the teams are ready for the final round. All right.
Okay,
All right.
let's start the first period of final round sessions in 3, 2, 1. All right, then enjoy the game, guys.
Enjoy. We'll see in a couple of minutes whether there are any changes.
Okay.
modifikasi atas opini itu di 705 terus paragraf penekanan mungkin
All right, we have around 5 minutes left before the first period ends, and we've been seeing something different compared to the other periods here. So earlier with the other sessions, we've seen a gradual and a constant increase, but been seeing the profit and loss of these companies go up and down all the time.
Yep.
And I think it's because they're they're producing and then selling, producing and selling way more
Producing, yeah.
times than the previous session. So it's also really interesting to see how their strategy has changed, and it's something we've seen throughout all of the 5 companies. Okay.
Right.
All right, with 5 minutes left, I think companies should start selling their finished
Finished goods.
goods. And also, I think they were paying off their debts here, so that's a lot of zeros. They should also be wary because when the period closes, they'll have to pay the salary. Oh, actually, we have
No salary
salary.
major.
so I think it's because of the increase in
Because of
labor
labor
costs.
costs.
I don't think anyone dares to touch the managers here are hiring any laborers. And I think that would be actually a good strategy because then when the period ends and they don't have to pay
The
any of the
epi
salary
salary.
costs. Yeah. We scroll down here. We also saw some intercompany already from 4 of the 5 teams this early on. So we have ZS01, ZS02, ZS04, and 05. I wonder why ZS05, 03 hasn't done any intercompany so far. All right, maybe we can see some quick changes happen in the next 3 minutes. So we'll check back in to count down the end of this period. All right, with 1 minute left.
1 minute left, and can see here that all company, I think, start to finish their transaction, and we want to remind again that the fruit spoilage percentage is higher than yesterday. So please keep in mind that it will get spoiled when we move to the next period. So we strongly suggest you to invest in cold storage.
And also, I'm wondering what's happening with ZS01 here.
Yeah.
They're really low on cash right now, and I think they're right, and I think they're trying to sell off their finished goods right now. Oh,
Okay.
and right now they just finished off
The
their
vendor,
the third party
seller,
vendor
yeah,
costs.
vendor costs. Oh my God.
I wonder if they can make it through the next
Yeah.
round with this much in cash. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they're stocking up their finished goods for the next period. What are they thinking about? And with 5 seconds left, we're
Okay.
gonna count down in 3,
2, 1.
All
All right.
Period is ended.
And ended the first period, and you guys can start to pay all the salary manager. I think there's no salary manager here, and yep, maybe we can continue directly and proceed to the next period. And remember that in the next period, the labor cost will increase
By
Yeah.
100,000 more. So
By
it's gonna be 500,000.
500,000 more. So please keep in mind that after we open the period, the after salary for the worker will automatically increase to pay your labor cost salary. So, okay,
I think we're just waiting for a confirmation to give a few moments to prepare for the next.
to the next sessions.
Okay, we'll give around 3 minutes and we'll check back in to start the next period. All right, I think we can move on to the next
Next period.
All right.
Let's count it together. The second period of this February. We will open it in 3, 2, 1. All right, and
Enjoy the
enjoy the game. And yep, we can directly see here. The profit is strictly goes down here due to the maybe cost labor. Let's see.
And we also see a lot of fruit spoilage from all the teams actually, but mostly here with
ZS-01.
and this is definitely an effect
Yeah.
of the increase in
Increase in
fruit spoilage.
Football percentage.
Mhm.
You can see here in upper salary. Yep. Okay.
High
Yeah.
cost here,
High
especially
cost
with
here
ZS02
after yeah the 02
and
and
TS05. All right. I think, yeah, earlier we were concerned about ZS01, but now they're up to 2 million. I think they immediately sold their finished goods.
So the
as
is
soon-
good.
Yeah, as soon as the
possible. Yeah.
And yeah, we can see, I think everyone is still trying to pay off the salaries, and hopefully they'll be able to recover from it. I don't know, we'll see with the
We'll
increase in
see.
fruit spoilage and the increase in labor costs.
Actually, we have a longest period than longer period than yesterday. I think they have to consider to procure raw materials in high amount so they can get the cheapest and save it in the warehouse so they will not get spoiled.
And I'm also curious if we'll be seeing even more intercompany, or if ZS03 here will start
Oh yeah,
doing intercompany, because it seems like the other companies have been doing that except for them.
for that.
We'll check in a few minutes and see the updates and see the progress of the teams, and we'll see you guys then.
Hello, welcome back to main room, and the game is getting more interesting because what I see in our WhatsApp group, there are many companies that start to offer their fruits specialization, and with the hope doing intercompany with the other company. That's really nice and really good movement. But guys, please maintain using English language as our main communication tools. And yeah, maybe you guys, after offering your first specialization in group, you guys can having personal chats between the company, but please maintain the English language in our group, yeah, since this is international competition. Thank you.
All right, we have 4 minutes left, and I think the participants are having an economic crisis right now. They're struggling. Nobody's making profits, all just loss.
Yeah, the graphic we can see is many graphics goes down here. Maybe all the components here with economic crisis, and maybe we as a government of this simulation competition.
We see you guys.
With you guys, we try to create new regulations to save all the companies that we have in our country here, the country of business simulations. And the good news is, since the economic crisis is getting tight, and oh my God, I'm afraid of these conditions. In the next periods, we will decrease the labor costs For all the labor you guys in factory, we will decrease it back again into $300.
$1,000.
$300,000. All
And
right.
for the next 5 months, so that would be the month of April, May, and June, the cost will increase by $50,000. So from 300,000, the next month of April will be 350,000, and then 400,000, and then 450,000. Okay. Hopefully this will save you guys a bit, maybe save you guys from the economic crisis. Because we as the government, we see you,
we hear you,
and we don't want you guys to lose. We want you guys to make profit, of course.
Of course, all right. So, okay, my because again, in the next period, we will decrease the labor cost salary until 300,000, and it will increase again in April, become 350,000, and then in May, 400,000, and okay.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next 2 minutes when the period ends. All right, we have less than 1 minute left, and I think the teams here are just quite stagnant. They're just staying, they're not doing anything. But I'm glad to see that they've already paid all their debts right now, all their costs, and hopefully, and then by the next period, they'll be able to still make it. And with 30 seconds left, maybe sell some of their finished goods. I don't know. We'll see, and we'll see you guys in the next around 25 seconds. All right, the period has
been
ended.
closed in February, and you guys can start to complete all the transactions in 3 minutes. And we will manage the system so you guys can get the lower labor cost in the next periods, which is 300,000. And we will see you back.
All right, so we have just made a few couple of changes to help you guys with the economic crisis
Crisis.
happening right now.
And starts from March, the labor cost is only cost you 300,000, and we are going to open the next period, March period, in 3, 2, 1. And enjoy the game, guys. Maximize your strategy and uh, use data analysis to create a better strategy for your team.
And also we have a new change, so we made it a little easier to help you guys with the economic crisis. So earlier we mentioned that it would increase by 50,000 every month. Now it will max off at 400,000. So at the month of May and June, the labor cost will stay stagnant and will pause and will stop at 400,000.
100,000.
Hopefully that will help you guys with the crisis right now.
Yeah.
And we'll check back in a couple of minutes. Hi guys, so we see that you're not only experiencing the economic crisis, but I think also a technical crisis here with the website. So give us a second, we're also experiencing some difficulties. We will be postponing the competition, so just please pay attention to the announcements here in the main room and we will get back to you guys. All the transactions right now will be locked.
Yeah, all the transaction is locked by our systems, and you guys can take a break also to manage your strategy again, and we will back in 30 minutes.
Thank you guys and we'll see you soon.
Udah siap kan ini?
Hi guys, reminding it's the game is currently locked right now. Yeah, we're still trying to process all the changes and all the difficulties. So please don't try to do anything yet.
Yes.
We know you guys are really excited about the game, but just be patient and our team is certainly working on it. Okay, hi guys. So we noticed that some people tried to log in earlier. So can you guys please refresh? You guys will just to make sure and just to ensure that everyone here is just kicked out first, so we can really reset the game and get ready to continue.
Continue our business transaction. So please refresh the website and we will see you again. All right, we have fixed all the technical issue here. We already solved the demo for our labor, yeah, because we decreased the salary. And you guys can restart again the website, and we will try continue the game in the March periods. But it's because the demo from labors and our technical issue occur in the first 5 minutes. We will continue the March periods with only 15 minutes that allocated after this, after we open this period again, and make sure you guys are ready, you guys ready to continue, and we will open the March period in 3, 2, 1. All right,
Have
and
fun. Hopefully
fun.
everything is smooth.
Everything is smooth and there's no any technical issue again. All right, it seems that we face the technical issue again. I hope this situation not continued. So we will postpone again the March periods and the we will postpone for the 30 minutes and we will see you guys again. Please pay attention to the main room so you can get the clear explanation and announcement. All right, we are in process to solve the technical issue and we need your help to refresh all the website you guys already logged in. And also we need your help to log into our game through incognito website. So it will decrease the risk of technical issue.
And hopefully this will solve the ongoing issues we'll have now, and we'll see you guys at 10 a.m. then.
10 a.m. Log in through incognito window and press refresh again. Oh yeah, the user is still locked, but later if you unlock the user, you can log in into the game through incognito window. So, and thank you. And if you have any issue again, please report to us. All right, welcome back to the main room, and it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, we are ready to go and continue the March periods. So you guys please log in through incognito window, and we will start the time, set the timer in 15 minutes, just like previous, and we will unlock all the user in three, two, one. You guys can try to log in again.
Let us know if you're facing any more difficulties.
And yep, and the March period has been started. Enjoy the game, and we will see you later.
All right, we have 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, and as we can see here, Serigala Sumatra is
Leading.
pretty much leading in the profit and loss graph,
Okay.
followed by CS02. And I don't know what's going on with CS01, 3 and 4. They're still experiencing a loss here.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a technique or something, or maybe they're saving up for the gift pack period after this. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Because after this, we will have a gift back, the special ones, and maybe they also have a shift in strategy, their strategy, since after we open the next period, the labor salary will increase in $50,000, and maybe they have their own strategy. We'll see it, and 3 minutes left before you guys complete all the transaction. I hope all the user and the participant here not facing any issue, any technical issue against, as we experience, yeah, in few minutes.
Must be the labor.
This is because the labor they game was.
All right, we'll check back in 3 minutes when the period is about to end, and hopefully, I think, yeah, you can see they're starting to stock up on the finished goods here for the gift pack period, I'm assuming.
Yep.
So we'll see. Possibly the graph will change drastically during that period. We'll check back in around 3.
Oh yeah, I also remember one thing about the gift pack.
Mhm.
Okay, now in the gift pack, when you guys decide to unsell, or you already create a gift pack demand, create the gift pack for the customer in Grand Lucky, and after that you see the demand quantity is decreased, all the demand is already fulfilled by the other company, or you change your strategy to not sell gift pack at all. You guys can delete the gift pack, but the deletion in gift pack is only before the confirmation stage. So when you created the gift pack and you guys change your strategy, you can still delete the gift packs. It's mean like just like you already pick all your gift packs, and when you delete it, it's mean like you
Take some out.
take some out.
Maybe you change your mind.
Change your mind, but remember this is only applicable before the confirmation stage of the gift pack periods. So it will make your strategy become more flexible, I think.
Hopefully the gift pack doesn't get stuck during any of our sessions today.
Yep, I hope so, because we actually have 2 gift pack periods, yeah, in April and June. All right.
All right, we'll check back in around a minute and see if the graph changes and how the companies are doing.
All right, 10 seconds left, and we are going to move to the next period, the special one, April, because we have gift pack, and we close the period in 3, 2, 1. All right, the March period has been closed, and you guys can start to fulfill and complete all the IP salary account.
I'll give you guys 3 minutes for that, and then we'll check in, and we'll also remind you if any of you have not paid your AP scan.
All right. All right, the time's up, and let's continue to the next period, April period, give back period. Let's continue together in 3, 2, 1. And April period has been opened, and you guys can directly implement your strategy, maybe selling all the juice products that you have through gift packs. And we can see here the department movement, and we will not share it to you again about the profit and loss.
We want to keep it a secret.
Yeah, we'll keep it secret so you guys can have the information later after the final announcement. Okay, enjoy the game, and we will see you again. All right, 4 minutes left before we continue to the next period. This is a new movement and new challenge that we got 6 periods for this final round, and we cannot see which company have the higher profit and loss now. We only focus on the department dashboard, so we can keep it secret.
Keep it exciting for the participants as well.
Okay, and you guys can start to complete all the transaction, maybe sell all your finished goods or proceed your gift packs and completing all the AP account payable invoice.
We'll see you guys soon in around 3 minutes. All right, we have 1 minute left before this gift pack period ends, and we go back to just a normal period.
Normal period in May, okay, but with hike but the labor cost still increased by 100,000.
And also the fruit spoilage is also increasing as well, so they might want to watch out for the raw materials.
Okay, and 30 minutes left, 30-second left.
Yeah, so the labor cost from April will be 350,000. The food spoilage will also be increasing, and yeah, they want to really consider this new strategy, especially because we have another gift pack period later. in
Okay,
June.
yeah. So we have to give back periods. We hope that all company can fulfill the give back. Yeah.
All right, with 10 seconds left, maybe we can start to
Okay.
count down.
3, 2, 1. All right. The
So-
April period has been closed, and you guys can continue to complete all the transactions. Please check all the invoice and bills, and continue to complete. And we will give you 3 minutes before we continue to the next period.
All right.
Alright,
So I
since
think everyone has already paid all of the APs and their
Every-
invoices, so we can actually just move on immediately to the next period.
okay, it's very quick, yeah, and I think all the company has already know the strategy. And we will open the next period, May period, the new ones in 3, 2, 1. And
Have fun with this next period and enjoy. Want to strategize for the next gift pack period as well for month of June.
alright. All right, 3 minutes left before we proceed to the next period, which is June. The June also have gift packs in this period, and maybe you guys can start to complete all the transactions, all the account payable, maybe for invoice to the party and any other. And we will wait you until in a few couple minutes again. And yeah, keep going and fighting.
Starting to see people stock up on their gift packs, getting ready to for the war
Yeah, the
later
war
on
later
for
on in
June.
June.
Okay, we have 30 seconds left, so make sure you guys don't have a lot of raw materials because the food spoilage is definitely going to be the highest this period, as well as, just stock up on those gift packs.
Yeah.
And also be aware that the labor costs this month are at 300,000. So hopefully that won't make an effect too much, and you can count down from now.
Now,
In
3,
3,
2, 1.
All
Right.
the month of May is finally over.
Final over, and you can start to complete all the transaction regarding the AP salary or maybe good receive and invoice receive, and we will give you 3 minutes before we continue to the next period. All right, because all the teams has been ready to proceed to the next period, which is the last period for our final round for today business simulation competitions. And let's start it in 3, 2, 1. Right, have fun with the game, guys.
Fun with the
Enjoy.
gift pack period as well.
Yep. All right. And okay, we will see you again. All right, and we now 4 minutes left before we close the periods and end the games and proceed to the announcements. Okay, so you guys can start to continue and complete all the transactions that has not been finished. And we will see you in 3 minutes.
Although the participants can't see the chart, we just want to say it's been a really close competition with the top participants here. So maybe that's you, maybe that's not. But if you think it's you, you might want to rethink what you might want to have to do in the last 3 minutes right now.
Yeah. All right.
All right, less than 50 seconds ago, and here we can actually see these as 04 chart has just hired a couple of managers here.
Yeah, in the last minute.
In the last minute.
Yes, I'm worried.
We're also really worried, we're curious, is there intercompany happening here? We saw some companies with a lot of raw materials. Maybe they're planning to do that in the last 30 seconds right
Yeah.
now.
30 seconds. And come on, Gab. Come on, guys.
It's been a really exciting final round, especially in these last few minutes when everyone is trying to, make a sneak attack, have a sneak attack, or
Yeah.
an attack last minute. And with 10 seconds left, I think they should start getting ready to wrap up and finish all their transactions, and we can count down in
3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for your participation. I think it's been a really exciting final round today.
Okay, and all right, maybe you can finish all the uncomplete transaction first, like account payable and any other. And after that, you can come back to the main room, and we will see you in the main room.
Udah asik banget.
All right, so here's an announcement for ZS02 from JK, from Well Done, and from ZS04 from PT Ambis to complete all the transactions in account payable and check your
Okay.
liability CR account. Good receive, invoice receive, apa salary, apa training. Ya,
Dan. Oh, satu lagi.
Also reminding ZS02, well done. So have GR to pay here. And we're just waiting for you to pay that up and then we can finally conclude. So team, well done. Again, please pay yourself remaining. Oh, so you still have 2 remaining costs here. We'll wait, we'll give you guys a second to pay those off. All right, so I think everyone has already paid their costs and we're just waiting for everyone to get back here into
main
the
room.
main room.
And congratulations for all of you today for making it until here to in finalist. Oh, we can see the Serigala Sumatra here. There are a lot of people. Hi team from Serigala Sumatra. Hello, congratulations. And we can see also team for JK and all of you have infinite profit here also. I think Maverick. Oh yeah, you guys.
Milan's team's also
Yeah.
watching, this final round.
Okay.
Really exciting as well. All right, yeah, it was a really exciting final round, especially in those last few moments. So we really appreciate everyone's passion and also their hard work into the last few moments and also just throughout the competition. All right, so we're gonna have a final documentation session. So we kindly request everyone to turn on their cameras, face the camera, and pose for the camera. So we'll have everyone turn on their cameras and get ready. All right, we'll give you guys a few moments. It's really nice to see everyone who's poured a lot of hard work into the competition within a few days.
All right, so wait for another participants to open their camera and start the commentation.
All right, we'll give a few moments. I think we can already start taking a picture. All right. So we're going to be taking a picture on countdown in 3, 2, 1.
All right, and
Okay.
again, first page, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
All right, thank you so much for your attention, and maybe we can scan for the attendance first.
Okay.
Yeah, All right, you guys can start to scan for the attendance from here, scan the barcodes and fulfill the link. And after that, after this, we will have the awarding sessions. That is the most awaiting moments. And the awarding session actually will happen and will be announced in another Zoom platform that is provided by our house, Palinema. So after this, we can close the Zoom meeting for business simulation and go back to the first meeting that is we entered together in the morning. And that's all from us. I'm Salima and
Jasmine.
Jasmine. We are signing off. Thank you for all participation.
Thank you, everyone.
See you.